Yo, what's good, everyone? This is Levon. Welcome back, and I'm here to drop another gem on y'all today. So, obviously, different setup. I was down here, right? And boom, I had these 3 tennis balls sitting on the corner right there on the counter for like the past year or so. And for whatever reason, like whenever oh my gosh, why are you holding them like that? Can this just not be sus? Bear with me. Anytime I've had like three balls or rocks or whatever, anything like that, always just been curious about juggling. Like, what would it be like to be able to just, you know what I'm saying? That should always look dope to me. And the way my mind works, I'm always thinking of like, what's the root of things, you know what I'm saying? And I noticed that I've had that tendency. Anytime I see something that's interesting to me, be that juggling, be that learning how to solve a Rubik's Cube, you know what I'm saying? Be that freaking learning different instruments or whatnot, the guitar, learning how to sing. Anytime that I've seen something that really interests me, I'm like, yeah, I want to learn how to do that. Like, that shit looks dope. So, I was down here just practicing. Such a random thing to do, but that's how you learn stuff, right? I was down here just practicing, and I had this epiphany. I'm like, yo, what if I shoot a video, right? Because the idea hit me about like how we can be nervous or hesitant or reluctant, whatever, to step into something new that we haven't done because we might make a fool of ourselves, and you know, or we just know we won't know what we're doing. You know, maybe there's some kind of like social aspect, you know, that you might be scared of if it's a social thing, trying to get over social anxieties. Maybe there's a pressure that you feel, you know, from other people that you don't, there's a reason you don't want to step into that. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, anytime that we're practicing anything, there's always going to be that struggle phase. And so I was down here, obviously, just like dropping them. Like, I'm kind of there. I'm kind of getting somewhere, right? The thing is, you just do anything that you're learning until something clicks. You know what I'm saying? And one thing is going to click at a time. So it may feel like, all right, I'm just messing up. I'm feeling that in this area over and over and over again, right? But you're gonna do that until that one thing, it could just be not dropping one ball. It could be like, okay, I throw it this side. You know what I'm saying? It's that one thing that's gonna click, that's gonna get you a step further in the process. So that's been for everything that I've learned. You know, I'm saying you keep just tossing the balls, no homo, until it clicks. And I swear, by the end of this week, I'm gonna come back to y'all and I'm gonna be juggling fluently. At least 10. Like, I get like 10, you know what I'm saying? Ugh. But before, it was like dropping them every single go. So fuck. I'm thinking like maybe it's a height thing. Oh, ow! Ah, my knee. You know, and that literally applies for everything. So I'm thinking about me, you know, myself in this personal development, kind of like mental health, just my walk of becoming the man that God wants me to be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like on my journey, it's been the same process, you know, noticing, okay, there's something I want to learn how to do better, you know. Let's just say be more vulnerable and open with people. So I'm gonna try to do it. And there's been times when in that learning process where I was over vulnerable with that person too soon, whatever, and things kind of went left. But it's like, even doing something wrong, how not to do something is an opportunity for one thing to just click. I think even just being this comfortable, being vulnerable, being vulnerable with people has taken some time. It's taken a lot of work and intentional effort, and just boom, over time, one thing clicks. Now I have that area of my life kind of unlocked. You know what I'm saying? So it's a process. Everything's a process, but you just gotta trust the process and trust the the struggles and the fumbles along the way until you get it. And then maybe I'll wrap this video up with me actually having got it and be like, boom, I showed y'all, I told y'all. I just feel like having real-time examples, you know what I'm saying, like really just helps convey the message a little more. Let me know what y'all think. Boom, what's good, y'all? It's the next freaking morning. I honestly didn't know when I was gonna end the video, but I was down here practicing, you know what I'm saying? I figured it just makes sense to give y'all a montage or whatever of me kind of learning the process. So the next thing that just clicked for me was like visualizing, right? The golden arches like McDonald's. I realized the reason that I wasn't able to keep my rhythm was because I didn't have like equal height every time I tossed one. Sometimes it'd be down here, sometimes it'd be higher. So I'm like visually trying to picture like golden arches like right in front of me here and make each one hit the arch, right? Do you see the arches? You get the idea. So once I realized, okay, once you have them going a certain height, then they're all falling down like at the same time. So it made it very rhythmic for me. Bless me. Kind of get a rhythm going since they're all just falling at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but you get it from the same height. So it's like 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's like I love music, so maybe that's just like how it's made it easy for me to learn in the process. It's just like, all right, it's just a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? It's just a rhythm. Just toss it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. But y'all get the picture, right? You get the picture. Hold up. I'm trying to strengthen my left arm right now and get the dexterity up. I feel like it's kind of lacking on my right one a bit. So I'm gonna just do this. Yeah, I lost one. Whoops. So just a bounce catch. That's one thing that I'm glad I'm working on is not rushing into practice too. I mean, as far as like, what am I trying to say? Do it in increments. So instead of tossing both at the wall, like I just was a second ago, I think just doing one and getting my hand used to catching it wherever it falls first without looking at my hands. I feel like that is what makes the most sense next in this process, right? And I'm only catching it with these 2 fingers, so it's giving me less room to like mitt the ball, you know what I'm saying? So like that, if I would have caught it, it just bounced off my palm or off the other ball. So I think this is maybe a good skill for dexterity. It just makes sense. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. If you know, you know. I'm gonna do my right a bit. I feel like my left hand's getting it. arm. Yeah, I feel like my left arm's better than my right now. What the heck? It's crazy. So I just realized earlier in the video, I said, y'all mark my words or whatever, I'm gonna have this down by Friday or by the end of the week. But I was thinking, yo, like, how tough would it be if I could learn how to juggle in 24 hours? You know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't that be hard for real? And I think it's just a testament to show you guys I'm working on too. The power of, you know, your mental, if you actually apply yourself to something, like, and just let things click over time, right? So I think this is just a joke opportunity for a live example, and then also, I believe in leadership by example so much, and honestly, like, to be fair, I know I get on here and I speak on topics and give y'all what I believe to be sound, just solid, pretty positive advice. You know, I think it's important to at least acknowledge, like, if I'm going to be speaking on those things, then I should probably be, like, you know, showing you guys I'm doing some of the work myself. So that's why that's always been something I've wanted to be honest about. Like, from the start, like, hey, this is the area I'm still working on, so don't think I got it down 100%. You feel me? Cause yeah, just, I don't think a lot of people on the internet that give advice out there, I don't think that they're usually not that honest with their audience, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you won't, how do you know that they're based? How do you know that who you're following is valid if they're not living by what it is that they say? And then also, I think there's a component of there being more value to hearing from somebody that's gone through that experience, you know what I'm saying? So if I was speaking to an alcoholic or whatever, and they're telling me that I need to stop drinking or how to stay sober or whatever, like, I'm not as likely to listen to his advice based off what they're doing, like, there in that moment. It's like, how can you tell me better if you're struggling in this way yourself? But if I'm talking to somebody that was a former alcoholic, but they've been sober for like 20 years or whatever, like, since there's value in what they say versus somebody that hasn't actually been through that. So I'm not gonna listen to somebody who's never drank a day in their life and listen to them tell me about why drinking is bad for you. You know what I'm saying? There's certain knowledge. There's something more that you gain beyond just understanding with experience that really changes the dynamic of, like, what if people view what you're saying as, if there's validity to, you know, what you're talking about, or not. So that's just a long-winded way of letting y'all know that I'm gonna be as real and authentic with y'all as possible. You know what I'm saying? So nobody gets led astray, because I've been there. I've gone to people, or I've found myself seeking advice from the wrong places, and that kind of led me astray, because I was kind of lost in myself. You know what I'm saying? And if I've been there, I know other people may be there too. So That's all I gotta say on that. I gotta finish learning how to juggle. We just got deep for what though? It's real. So I'm about to go back to trying to break a step down. So I'm gonna just try to catch like the rhythm of it together, right? So, but in stages. So I know I'm just so I can make sure I get my left hand up throw. This one when I come up, just to make sure I get that right, because that's the one that's always throwing me off. So. Nope, that's bad. Well, not bad, but you know. All right, y'all. It's been about, I don't know, a few hours, maybe about 5 hours or so since I was last down here. Went through my day, practiced a little more, and I said 10 by Friday. All right, so we're still within a day. We're still within 24 hours. So if I can hit 10, I think I can, because I've been working on it. I think I can hit 10 now. And then I'll say, you know what I'm saying, challenge complete. Killed it, annihilated this one. All right, let's see though. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck. It's the time. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. I wasn't counting. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm so tired, and I just really want this to be over so bad. It's man, look at the time. 11:12 right now. I just want to get this done before the night ends. All right, this went 10 in a row, and I'll call it a wrap. I'll say that I learned to juggle in 24 hours.
It had been many trials and errors, many failures, so many ball drops and F-bombs, so many miscalculated hand placements. Everything seemed to be going wrong. As time was ticking away, there was only but one thing left to do.
If you don't juggle, bro, I'm taking that. Y'all, look. Boom. Prime example, you know what I'm saying? Once you dedicate your mind, once you commit to something, you can make it happen. Alright? Y'all see me doing this doing this shit all day. I wonder if I can do it off the wall now. Hello. Dang, that's crazy. Nah, I'm going nuts. Y'all go ahead and like this video. First time doing anything like this, alright? This was freaking exhausting to make, but fun and worth the while. I think I could say I know how to juggle now. So one more skill in the fucking chamber, bro. Y'all take it easy. Share this video to somebody, I guess, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.